Hey guys, it's Mona coming at you tonight. It's been a little bit of a minute since I have updated you on the Courtney Clenny case, and there are some things. So, November 18th, this came out how OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny blew over $1 million after stabbing her boyfriend fleeing Miami. Uh, and here is a picture of her house. Well, let's play it. Okay, it says just 2 months after fatally stabbing her boyfriend in Miami, which she says was in self-defense. Her father testified in court that she sought refuge. Oopsie. I want to make sure I'm sharing my audio. Hold on. Not that it matters, but this video doesn't have any audio, but I wasn't sharing it. So there we go. And let's close this. New York Post is just famous for their ads. Okay. So he testified in court that she sought refuge in the 30,080 square foot house. And here's some pictures of it. Pretty nice joint, huh? The $1 million property has 4 bedrooms, a lagoon style pool, and picturesque desks surrounded by trees. The scenic views are a stark contrast to the bloody night that ended the life of Christian Abumseli. Whoa. It's pretty graphic. Okay, so let's escape from there. So OnlyFans bought a lavish $1.3 million. She dipped into her $3 million in OnlyFans earnings to nab it. The purchase came 2.5 months after the social media star stabbed cryptocurrency trader Christian Obumseli to death, severing an artery and leading to his death. Her father, Kim Clenny, testified in court Thursday that his troubled daughter fled Miami, where she doled out $10,000 a month for a luxury condo to be near her family after the killing. So he had money of his own, and I don't know whose condo that was, if it was a joint condo. The handsome suburban residence featuring 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, as well as a media and game room, sits just down the road from her mother and father's house. It was $1,150,000. Clenny made an over the ask buy for $1,350. Why would she, unless there was a bidding war? However, just 2 months after inking the deal, she was arrested while undergoing rehab in August. Some more pictures of the house. In a motion arguing against a bail package, the Miami State's Attorney Office said Clenny earned $1.8 million from OnlyFans in 2021 and $966,000 in 2022. Boy, OnlyFans is very lucrative, huh? She netted another $327,000 through August of this year before her site was shut down. Clenny claims she killed him in self-defense and was mistreated long before the fatal confrontation. But prosecutors have rejected that portrayal, asserting that Clenny was the clear aggressor in their relationship. The state's attorney said Clenny stabbed Obumseli in the leg during a prior fight. And we already know from previous videos, you can see down below. Don't forget to follow me and hit the thumbs up button, by the way. She called him the N-word during arguments and once threatened to kill him. Clenny's defense attorneys counter that additional evidence will show that she acted in self-defense. So here's picture 1, the knife. That's her on the night of the arrest. Wow. Wow. What a difference some makeup can make. It looks like she gained some weight too. Oh, more pictures from that night. Oh my God, how awful. This is the video of them fighting in the elevator, which you can also see down below. So that's one article. It appears that she was trying to stash away her money. So this one says she raked in $3 million from the site. Now, I wanted to play this one that also came out. Chilling murder threat revealed. So we're going to have to wait for the ad, I think, but we'll keep that on mute. It says OnlyFans models Courtney Clenny was recorded making a sinister threat against her boyfriend's life a month before she fatally stabbed him inside their ritzy Miami high-rise. So it says their high-rise. I don't want to miss this when it starts. Although it's always just music and really words, but come on now. I'm actually effing not having a good day where I actually literally effing want to kill you. Okay, here we go.
Not having a good day where I actually literally want to kill you, but you don't take me. I'm actually not having a good day where I actually literally want to kill you, but you don't take me seriously.
So that's pretty rough.
Baby, I'm so sorry.
So it says Miami police released alarming new audio recordings to Channel 7 that could document an OnlyFans model homicidal intent. The thing is, I think some of these recordings are available like through FOIA requests, but I'm not sure that they should be releasing so much evidence before the trial. Although it sounds like she's already at trial, so maybe this is where the evidence is coming out. Look at those eyelashes. Just 1 month before stabbing her boyfriend to death. On the cell phone video recorded by her slain ex-model Courtney can be heard saying, "We just heard it. I'll play it again if you want." So it hasn't been presented yet. The shocking audio will be presented in a Florida courtroom. All right. So this is just what people have commented on Twitter. Let's go back and listen to it again.
I'm actually not having a good day where I actually literally want to kill you, but you don't take me seriously.
Okay, now you can go back in earlier videos. If you look down below, I will link one or two here where they had a fight and she was savage. She acted like a spoiled 2-year-old screaming at him. So she's pled not guilty. Here's pictures of him. He was a crypto trader. Autopsy reports revealed he actually suffered a stab wound to the chest, which severely punctured one of his arteries. So, you know, it's kind of a freak accident. You can stab somebody in the chest. If she hadn't hit that artery, he would likely still be alive today. She told authorities she had thrown a serrated knife at her boyfriend from 10 feet away, but claimed it was self-defense, not. Recently, photos obtained by the Post show her covered in blood after the alleged, I'm trying not to say too many words, and reveal that the weapon was on the floor unwashed. Here's more videos. The couple's toxic relationship has been well documented. She had previously stabbed him in the leg on one occasion and sliced his lip with a blade on another. Now, there was another one I wanted to play as well. She's trying to stash away her money. OnlyFans. So apparently, where the stab, here it is. Love cuts deep. OnlyFans Courtney Clenny, charged with killing her boyfriend in April, landed the fatal stab wound directly above a tattoo bearing her name. Graphic photos from the case reveal. Images from the coroner's office seen by the Post show a lifeless Abomseli on
I'm actually
on an exam table with a long row of stitches above a cursive Courtney on his left pectoral muscle. Faces only second-degree murder charges. She severed his subclavian artery. She had 2 million Instagram followers and boasted $3 million in earnings on OnlyFans since 2020. So that's only in 2 years. So they are claiming that she abused him. Other images in the trove offer vivid glimpses into the couple's tempestuous union, including blood-splattered love letters, intimate personal belongings, and Polaroid pictures from more harmonious times. 3-day bender. One photo, what appears to be an item of clothing with several pictures of Clenny's face emblazoned on it. Investigators also took photos of what appeared to be... All right, I'm not going to read all this. Several prescription bottles, several lengthy love letters from Obumseli to Clenny reveal the depth of his devotion. Your angelic face, your majestic vibe, and your captivating personality is all I asked for, all I ever needed from God, he wrote in a lengthy ode to Clenny. So she was super fit bodybuilder, and wow. Most people like get fit in jail and lose weight, but that doesn't seem, I mean, it doesn't even look like the same person. Of course, pictures can be photoshopped. No eyelashes. In another portion of the letter, which was torn in half in pieces, he desperately apologizes for gaslighting Clenny and disparaging her family. Sorry, Abomseli wrote, telling Clenny that he was lashing out at her because of his own insecurities. This will never happen again, I promise you. So it could have been both ways. Oh boy, if I could read this. Where do I truly begin? If anything, let me state why I fell in love with you. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's very long. My personal sunset. I'll be careful because being honest, I always find myself trying to find myself. I'm not confident every day. So I hope it means more when I confidently say I love you. I struggle with insecurities, and I won't project this onto you. Wow. Long love letter. Christian T. Obumseli, December 7th, 2020. Guilty of not loving. It's something of it is highlighted. I don't know. Unacceptable. Things were good, but sometimes I don't know. Here's pictures of her with the clothing, more messy apartment. Clenny reportedly would scream herself hoarse. I told you in the other video she had that hoarse voice, and that's why. Her lingerie. Gosh, a lot of blood. Okay, so that's that. Now, I was reading an article earlier about how she paid $335,000 in taxes. Here, it's this one. The father of an OnlyFans starlet didn't know about her R-rated career and said Thursday her once thriving online account has been shut down. He's a financial advisor, defiantly backed daughter, testifying at her bail hearing that she did it in self-defense. I already read that. Prosecutors charged she was the primary aggressor. So here's more pictures, more pictures. This is her, must be her on the night of, although it looks like she's cleaned up, but why would she be in a robe if she wasn't? It was very toxic. I knew from the beginning that he wasn't treating her correctly. He told the court Clenny came undone after the killing and began boozing excessively. I think she might have been boozing prior to. She had been traumatized for quite some time, but especially after April 3rd, she was heavily drinking. The father said he had Clenny wire him $1,184,000 because she was no longer capable of managing her assets. I thought the prudent thing to do would be to transfer the money into one of our dormant accounts and safeguard it that way, he said, countering prosecution's claims that she moved the funds to hide them, which is what I think she's doing because the family is probably going to have a civil suit, which is also probably the reason why she bought that house. I'm not sure if a house can be taken away in a civil suit. Clenny said his daughter moved from Miami to Texas to be closer to them. He also revealed she made a $335,000 payment to the IRS. I mean, he may have came in and taken over her finance. Mouthing "I love you" to his daughter in a court at one point, Clenny clashed with prosecutors who suggested he would lie to save her from a murder conviction. I would not, he said in a raised voice. I resent that accusation. Prosecutors asked if he would feel safe living with Clenny if she was granted bail. He said, I lived with her for a number of years growing up, and she was there with us this year, 2 or 3 months. There aren't any problems. I have no concerns. Here's where I found interesting. Prosecutors pressed the issue, quizzing him about a prior incident in Texas where Clenny had an argument with her mother and sister. I think the sheriff was called, but she was not a danger to those two people. So she had the cops. Her mother and sister had called the cops on her. The Miami State Attorney's Office has released a trove of evidence they claim points to Clenny as routinely violent and abusive towards Abamseli. So I'm going to keep following this as things go on. You can see the video of them in the elevator fighting, hear the 911 call. It's all on the videos on my channel. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. And I'll give you a trigger warning on some of them. She was toxic. There's no doubt about that. I have not seen any evidence of him being toxic at all as of this point. All right, guys. Have a good evening. I'll see you soon.